Beverley from Sweat Nation, and today I'm going to take you through a leg and glutes workout. So it's separated into two different circuits. The first exercise we have are wide leg hinges. It's kind of like a mixture between a lunge and a deadlift. The second exercise we have is a heel raise squat, so focusing on our quads. And then the last exercise, our side lying abduction, so working on our glute med, the side of our glutes, okay? So for the first exercise, you're gonna be standing with your legs wide and keeping your shoulders down, lats engaged. You're gonna hinge forward over that front leg and up, okay? So it's important that you're not bending at your knees. You have a soft bend in that front leg, but you're hinging forward. You're really loading up the whole back of this leg. You're keeping those shoulders back and coming up, okay? So we're gonna do 10 on each side, then we'll go into the squats. So get set up, grab your dumbbells. Make sure you've done your lower body warm up before getting started with this workout. And let's go. So wide stance, toes pointed forward. Really important that you're keeping that core nice and tight. So this is really loading up our glutes and our hamstring. Watch yourself in a mirror if you can't figure out this movement, or go with really light weight to start. Good. Nine. And 10. Woo! All right, so you should be feeling that all in your glutes and then a bit in your hamstrings as well from hinging forward. Okay, other side. Toes pointed forwards. Find your balance. Shoulders down and back. Engage that core. Halfway. Two more. Woo! Nice work. Okay, shake it off. When you're ready, grab your weight and going a little bit heavier. I have two dumbbells that I'm gonna use to lift up my heels. So I'm coming up. Our stance is gonna be a little bit more narrow. So I'm gonna hold the dumbbell like a goblet squat. Here we go. Good, 1. 5, nice. 7. All right, on this 10th one, we're gonna pulse for 10 at the bottom. 1. 8, 9, 10. Woo! Good work. Okay. Oh, that feels a little bit different. It's definitely a lot more focused on the front of your legs than the back. All right, last one. Doing sideline hip abduction. So you're gonna come onto your side and elbow is gonna be below the shoulder. You're gonna drive up and bring this knee up as well. If you wanna make it harder, you can always put a band around your knees. I'll try it for the first round, but I do find that the band does make it quite a bit more challenging. And if this exercise is already a little confusing to you, probably won't need it, because you just want to focus on getting that glute med engaged. Okay, so driving up, letting our knee come up. 10, 6, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's so tough. Good job. Okay, my band is twisting. The trick with these bands is you want to make sure they are completely flat before you get started. Okay, other side. Six, 7, 8. Oh, nice job. Oh, so you'll also feel that on your outer thigh as well. All right, I have something in my eyeball. Classic. Okay, let's put on a timer and take a second. So for that first exercise, I'm gonna quickly show you again what it looks like. So front foot, toes are pointed forward. My back foot is like, the toes start forward and then I slightly turn them out just to give myself a little bit more stability. Shoulders down and back. I like to take a breath in, tighten my lower abs, and then I hinge forward. And you can see my back and your back should be nice and flat. Okay, you don't want to be doing this. You don't want to just be coming down over that foot. You want to be coming chest over that knee. It's a better way to think of it. Bring that chest over that knee and up, okay? And then for the goblet squats, will feel a little bit different because your feet are closer together versus like hip width or a little bit wider. And so it'll feel like your knees are kind of jutting out over your toes. As long as it doesn't hurt your knees, that's totally okay. If you're finding that it's giving your knees a little bit of bother, just do regular squats, okay? But if you're still okay with it, just really focus on sitting back on that squat, okay? Instead of letting your knees come forward, let them come forward, but make sure that the weight is always pushed towards your butt, okay? We're gonna get started on our second set. Here we go. 10 reps. Good. 2 more. Good. Woo! But other side, shoulders down and back. Breathe in, tuck in that lower tummy. Three more. 9. 10. Really good. Weights away. Whatever you're using to raise your heels up. Here we go. Remember, on that 10th rep, we're gonna pulse for 10. It's gonna hurt, but we can do it. Here we go. Remember, sitting back. This time I'm just gonna focus on body weight. Here we go. Eight, 9, 10. Oh, okay, other side. 4. Really try to drive those hips forward. 5. Open up. 'Hurts. Good job. Okay. Oh, take a sec. If you're getting the hang of that first exercise, that's awesome. If you're still trying it and you're like, I really can't figure it out, it's kind of it's an interesting movement. And if you're rather new to working out and it doesn't really make sense to you, the mechanics of it, you can just do stationary lunges, okay? Just going up and down in the same spot, instead of doing the hybrid lunge deadlift, okay? I want you to be able to do these workouts, feel good about them. I don't want you to go through the workout and feel like you haven't done anything. So if you're on to the third set, or if we're going into the third set and you're still not really comfortable with them, just do lunges, okay? Still a tough exercise, still gonna work you, still gonna feel in the glutes, just a little bit different. Okay, we're gonna rest for another 30 seconds or so. After this, this is our last set for this set. Then we're moving into another set of 3 exercises, okay? All right, here we go. Grab those weights. Left foot forward, right foot slightly turned out, shoulders down and back, engage that core. Five, good. Come on, last one. Oh, shoot. Other side. Seven, 3 more. Oh, good job. All right. Heels raised squats. A little pulse at the end. All right, you got this. and 10, pulse. 1, 9. Oh, okay, that last one was hard. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Last exercise. Here we go. 1. Drive those hips forward. Last one. Oh, good. Good job. Okay, other side, and then get a break after this. 3. Drive those hips forward. 6. And 10. Oh, good job. Whoa. It's a hard little circuit. We're gonna rest 2 minutes and go into the second circuit, okay? Grab some water. So for the second circuit, you'll need your bands. I'm gonna go for medium resistance because we're gonna be wearing them for the entire circuit, okay? So the first exercise are banded dumbbell lateral squats. We're gonna have the band around below your knees or above. Below is gonna be a little bit harder, above is gonna be a little bit easier. We're gonna be holding a dumbbell up at our chest. We're gonna step out, come down to a squat, step together. Step out, come down into a squat, step together, okay? We have 8 on each side, so 16 total. Then we're gonna grab our dumbbells, keeping the bands around our, wherever below or above our knees. We have dumbbell RDLs, okay? We're gonna go for 10 to 12 of those. And then we're gonna come down to the ground, band still on. This time I would suggest bringing it above your knees. And we have banded kneeling kickbacks. Okay, again, 10 to 12. So the first one, 8 on each side, 16 total, and then 10 to 12 for the other ones. We're gonna go in 30 seconds, so get your bands. Wipe your sweat off. Okay, so I'm gonna use a 30. All right, here we go. Just realizing I'm gonna need those dumbbells for the RDLs. That's okay. Dumbbell up at your chest, starting with your feet together. Let's go. So driving your knees out against the band, weight on your heels. Toes are pointed forward. 3. Halfway. 7. 8. Good job. Oh, whoops. Okay. Dumbbell RDLs. So, driving those feet into the ground, pulling against the band, letting those hips push back, coming up. 10 to 12 reps. All right. Let's go. Good. Nice flat spine. Feel for the stretch in the hamstrings. Eight, 9, 2 more. Good job. All right. I'm gonna bring the band up. Band your kickbacks. Here we go. I'm gonna come down to my forearms. Nice tight core. Go. Whoop. That's not supposed to happen. If that happens to you, don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. It's probably happen again. Just means I need to straighten my leg a bit more. 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, my glutes. 11, 12. Good. Other side. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. Good job. Set your timers. So, the reason the band rolls up like that, and it happens to everybody, it happens to me, it happens to you. If it hasn't happened to you, I'm impressed. But the reason the band rolls up like that is because it's used to having tension, right? It wants to be under tension. And then when you bring your knees back in, because the band is a little bit wide, it loses that tension. Okay, so what happens is it starts to get a little slack. And when it gets a little slack, it doesn't stay as nice and flat around your legs. So it's very normal for that to happen. I might add another band for the second round and see if that helps, just for the kickbacks. But you always want to be keeping tension under that band. And also when you kick back, because of the way the band is placed around the back of your knees, when you kick back, it sort of tends to get the band to roll like that. That's just like the nature of the movement, the nature of the band. So once it starts to roll, obviously it'll go on its own little adventure. So don't worry if that happens, just reset, try to get the band nice and flat, and then go again. Okay. Doing really good, guys. I'm gonna add a little bit of resistance for a little bit more resistance for my squats. This looks so funny with my socks. All right, let's get going. 8 on each side. And go. 4. 1. Good job. Whew, that was a tough one. with that extra band. Okay. Here we go. Six. 8. 2 more. And 12. Good. Okay. Hands above the knees. If they're not there already. See how we can do with this set. Here we go. Remember what I said about slack? Eight. 11. Whew. 12. Good job. Make sure there's no twist in your band. And go to the other side. Good. 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! Good work. All right. Last break. Last set. Oh. Oh. So hopefully that round, if you were having issues with the band, you managed to fix it. If not, just keep practicing. Sometimes, like I'm at the point now, I can feel right before it's about to roll and then I can adjust my movements. Okay, one more set. And then we are going to finish with a little glute bridge burnout. Just say goodnight to our glutes. All right. So we got a minute and a half rest, one more set, and we're almost finished. Probably 5-6 minutes left in this workout. Okay, so since this is the last set for this exercise, make sure you're really pushing yourself here. If you want to go a little bit heavier on any of the exercises, now's the time to do it. As I say that, I'm wondering if I want to go a little bit heavier on my deadlifts. I'm going to step it up for my squats. All right. Little silver. Okay, so 30 seconds. We're going to get started. Grab your last sip of water. And we're going to get started. When you're ready, grab your weight. Start with those feet together, and let's go. 1. 4, halfway. 5. Nice job. Whew. Okay. Grab those dumbbells. 10 to 12 RDLs. Drive out against the band. Nine, 10, come on. One more. Nice job. Okay. Here we go. Six. Oh, my glutes are feeling this. Come on, two more. Push. 11. 12. Great. Seven. 10. Whew. 11. 12. Oh, really good job. Nice work. Okay, as promised, one final thing before we end. So we're gonna do a little glute bridge burnout. So it's gonna be this. We're gonna go 30 seconds, banded, weighted glute bridges. We're gonna rest for 30. We're gonna take off the weight. We're gonna do 30 seconds banded bridges. Take off the band, 30 seconds body weight bridges. So grab a weight that's gonna challenge you. I'm gonna go, I'll just go with this 35 over here. So make sure, super important, that you are holding the dumbbell with your hands so it doesn't roll onto your face. Very important. Do not injure your beautiful face, okay? All right, let's get started. I'm gonna keep the band above my knees because I feel like I get better glute engagement. And 3, 2, go. Good. 10 more seconds. 3, and done. Oh, good job. I accidentally changed my music. So this time, just doing bands, getting rid of the dumbbells. Here we go. Go in 5, 3, 2, and go. Drive out against that band. Whew. 10 more seconds. Oh my gosh, that first round didn't feel bad at all, but now I'm like, oh my gosh. 3, and break. Oh wow. Okay, body weight this time. Oh. Okay, going in 10 seconds. Bring your feet a little bit wider if you can. No band restricting you. Going in 3, 2, and go. Push those knees out. Keep that butt squeezed. Come on. Woo, 3 seconds. 2, and done. Woo, nice work. Okay, it is up to you. If you want to go for a second set of that, please be my guest. I am feeling pretty gassed after that workout. My glutes are tired, my quads are tired, my hamstrings feel like they've worked a ton. So really good work today. Do a second round if you want. Otherwise, go do your lower body stretch and see you in the next workout.